Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Super Beer Brothers. I am Jirard, this is Alex, and we are playing
Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
So excited right now.
Oh man.
Last time you guys saw, we rode the bonus stage. We rode down with the down the hill upon
the snowboard.
Spawn with the snowboard, which little as we know, it becomes a motif in later Sonic games.
Yeah.
Is that the snowboard is like an essential aspect for going
I don't
fast.
think anyone.
You don't think they saw that coming?
I don't think anyone expected it.
It just was like, well, he likes snowboarding now.
Yeah, but you know what? That brings me to our first factoid of this episode, which is that originally this was supposed to come after Flying Battery Zone. It was going to be, I think that's zone, 8 or something?
Battery Zone is in later on in this game.
Yeah, but when it was going to be one game, originally it was going to come after that.
Because they split it up.
Right, and what was going to happen was he was going to bust out the back on the door.
Interesting.
Kind of like Batman and Robin do.
Yeah.
In Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
And snowboard down the mountain on the door from the airship.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, and it ended up not being a thing. I like how he stops like a basketball when it goes in between the rim and the backboard, and all the kids just freeze and just kind of look up at it.
All right, you ready to do some supersonic mode?
Hell yeah.
Let's do it.
He looks so badass, man.
I know. Just so overpowered, just flying at the speed of sound. Can you imagine if they had Crush 40 at this point? Why not?
Yeah. Follow my rainbow. I love that the recording of all of whatever form that was singing the song together.
What is this?
A couple years ago, it was I can't remember. It was 4chan or something like that. One of the boards on there, they all whoever wanted to sent in a recording of themselves singing along to that song.
Yeah.
Whatever that song's called, Follow Your Rainbow.
Oh, Follow Me. No, City Escape.
Yeah, Escape from this City or whatever.
City Escape, yeah.
And they all sang it together, and
was it good?
It's just a fun video because it's like a lot of people singing it together.
Yeah.
Those things can actually hurt Supersonic. Those big spikes.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's one of the only things that can hurt him.
I'm not gonna get the bonus. There's too much footage me getting the bonus levels.
Oh, but you know what? It's not in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's just in Sonic 3.
Oh wow.
Because I don't think he was supposed to get hurt by him, but it
was a glitch.
Yeah, they changed it. This is really a weird level, isn't it?
Yeah, because you go from snowboard. It reminds me a lot of Mega Man X.
Yeah, the ice.
Just the ice level in general. The initial start of it, which becomes kind of important in Mega Man X3 and X4. Just the way the level starts, it's very you are outside in this blizzardish area. And then you've got, suddenly you're inside a cave.
Yeah, it's funny.
Going downward.
It's funny how much people hate water levels, but ice levels are always badass.
Yeah.
And this is a weird one too because it's such a it in no way looks natural.
Yeah.
It's definitely somebody
Look at that background.
Well, this is outside, but inside it's there's railings and little
pillars to hit,
weird ice sculptures and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there. And yeah, and here we go back. I think Tails can break those.
Really?
I think.
Yeah, I could have gone up there. I don't know why I didn't.
That's okay.
It's okay. So, fun fact about this level: this is one of the levels that was rumored that Michael Jackson did right for his music.
Yeah, this is one of them too. It's Stranger in Moscow.
Yeah.
Off the album His Story. It's history, but it's his story. It's very stupid. It's a very stupid idea for an album name.
But it's Michael Jackson.
It's kind of a greatest hits, but he was I got a few songs. I'm sorry, every Michael Jackson fan, for that horrible Michael Jackson impression.
Dude, it's okay. Wait, here we go.
But yeah, if you listen to Stranger in Moscow by Michael Jackson and you speed it up, it sounds a lot like this song.
If we can, we'll try and demonstrate it, but I don't think we're going to.
There's plenty of videos on YouTube.
Plenty of videos. Yeah. A quick YouTube search will.
Well, maybe if we're on top of this, we'll put a link in the show notes.
Yeah, why not? We'll see. The show notes.
Yeah.
If you guys are really that.
If you guys are super into it.
If you really want it, well.
Okay, but look at this. Okay, this does not look like anything that is naturally formed. There's springs. There was like ice people who lived here.
I was almost done with this place and I messed it up.
I love how Supersonic stands on edges. Just do it real quick. He's so confident. He's so confident about it. Just sidle up.
Ah, there we go.
There you
I
go.
just love the way he flies.
Yeah, he's great.
He only gets better too when you become not supersonic but hypersonic.
Hypersonic, yeah.
He just doesn't care.
So real quick, another thing about this level is you see these like big blue and pink like posts that you keep passing and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that this level's based on the Hidden Palace Zone from Sonic 2.
Oh, interesting.
It's kind of like a reference to it, maybe like an evolution of it. Because a lot of that stuff, like, it's not direct and it's not confirmed, but it just looks similar, you know?
Yeah.
It just looks like maybe it was inspired by it in the same way that, like, Hydro City is that temple or...
Right.
Or whatever. Freedom for the little guys.
Penguins and the squirrels and the bunnies.
Oh, look how 90s that Act 2 is.
It's got something as 90s.
Yeah, it's just so 90s. I always think it's great that they, like, do a little bit of, like, continuity between the levels. Like, you went in the snow, and now you come out of the snow.
Yeah. Now, I think because I kind of plowed through those levels, and we're going to keep going. Let's go ahead and include this into the next one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. We that was so quick.
Okay.
I feel like we should go ahead and move along. So, usually we take a break in between levels, but I plowed through it so quickly, you know. I just think we should keep going.
All right.
Let's do it. So, this level, I can't help but feel the motif of the Death Egg becomes very pertinent in Sonic series.
The Death Egg, which is just, like, I feel like...
It's the Death Star.
I feel like Disney's just gonna retroactively sue them for ripping off Star Wars.
It's weird to say that now, that Disney's even the one suing them.
Yeah. And that, you know, that'll show our fans that we didn't do this way in advance.
I know, right? It's still pretty topical.
Yeah.
We're hip. We're hip. Oh man, this level is crazy because of how different the layers are. You know, there's so many different changing backgrounds when you go inside areas, and just like hitting these guys changes. Like I just hit a switch right now.
Yeah.
By killing the enemy, I now have access to an area I had no access to.
This level is bonkers. When I was a kid, I got lost in this level all the time, and I also used to call it the Lakers level.
The Lakers level?
Yeah, because it's like pink.
It's purple and yellow.
Can't believe I said pink. Yeah, purple and yellow and stuff and gold and all that stuff.
Like old school Laker colors, like that, just that neonish. Neonish. That's
Neonish.
Neonish. I think I'm saying onish and onyx together. Alrighty. Damn it, I'm not doing very well with the rings. I lied to you, Alex. I was like, I'm so pro at this, and now I'm just like...
It's alright. It's alright.
So, we're good.
Look at this douche frog. I'm sorry, everyone.
That frog is so upset at you for that comment you just made.
Yeah. You know what else is crazy about this level is like the Death Egg is like looming in the background, right?
And it's reminding you of the inevitable fate that you will have to one day face.
Yeah, but it's crazy because this is the midway point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's definitely, you know, I feel like this game really has like a temple thing going on because this definitely feels like some kind of temple too. I mean, it's supposed to be like a launch base.
But it kind of, yeah, I mean, just like I said, with the changing backgrounds.
But it has this kind of like techno, like Mesopotamian, like look to it.
Yeah.
But it's also like juxtaposed. Like, see, like it has those like
pillar,
those like Aladdin,
kind
like
of thing. Yeah.
But it's like juxtaposed with the technology. Kind of feels like the Matrix or something in a very, very, very obtuse way.
Yeah, I get that.
I think I just went into super pretentious territory with that one.
Well, it's not like Sonic is Christ or anything. Or Neo, or whatever you
Well, let's not go down that road.
Yeah, we're not. We're not. We're just going to keep playing this game.
So, a fun fact about this level is that it got easier when they did the Sonic 3 and Knuckles bit.
Really?
Yeah, like, you know, they had a few months or whatever between the two games releases. I don't know actually how far apart they were. Maybe a year or so, maybe a couple months.
Yeah.
They didn't come out at the exact same time, and so, you know, they had a chance when Sonic 3 came out, and they were like, God damn, this level is
pretty hard,
pretty tough. So let's like just make it a little bit cleaner, and they took out a lot of enemies from the first act, and I think there's less boss fights in this version of the game.
Less boss fights?
In the second act.
Interesting.
Look at freaking Silent Dread Knuckles over there again.
Dread Knucks.
Like, you're supposed to, like, hate him, but he just is, like, kind of seems just like an ass.
Yeah.
You're just like, Knuckles!
Yeah, but remember, towards the end of the game, which we're gonna get to, there's that moment of just, like...
He becomes human.
Yeah. It reminds me... It's just the way you said human reminds me of, like, Beauty and the Beast.
He's human.
He's human again. Okay, this was a mistake. I went at this fight
It's
low,
okay. It's
low
okay.
on the funds.
This guy's
rings.
not the hard one.
Yeah. I got this. I got this. Alright, maybe no, I'm stuck there. I got this. Come on, come on. Give the ring back. The one ring minimum. I can't discuss how important that is in this game. The one ring minimum.
Yeah, it's
so
really
important.
it's like a much different mechanic than the mushroom in Mario.
Yes. Which I think is what they're trying to go for. They're trying to differentiate, you know, the survival aspect of this game, because everyone was so used to, like, oh, one and done, you know, like, oh, no mushroom, no power up, you're dead. Whereas this is like, no, you get that ring.
Well, the other thing about Sonic is that it's a lot loosey-gooseier with its, like...
Yeah.
With its, like,
it's much faster.
like, the way the game plays. Like, it's a lot dirtier. Like, Mario, it's like, there's pretty much one way to go in every level.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, 2 ways.
With the pipes and...
Yeah, like,
and
maybe there's 2 ways, but, like, usually there's, like, 1 way. And it's like... These levels were made kind of, like, to explore. And they're and that's different, and so, like...
Now it becomes a bigger important aspect in the later renditions of Knuckles, the Knuckles pack, which we're about to get to.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
You're gonna die.
Nah, I'm good. I'm excellent. Going back into the fray.
Excellent. Yeah, I guess, I never really, like, stopped to think about that before, but it's interesting how, you know, Sonic needs to be a lot more resilient than Mario does because of how much he's gonna be playing each level.
Yeah, you also because taking consideration on a level of villainy.
Yeah.
How much different Bowser is to Robotnik. Like, Bowser is just, you know, he's King Koopa. He's got all these minions and he's evil and that kind of stuff. But Robotnik's got technology. He's got, you know, ships and, like, to my opinion, he's way more. Man, I'm not having good luck on this run.
Okay. Well, with Bowser too, it's a lot more personal because he kidnaps Mario's, like, girlfriend every single time, which is, like, not, like, the best plan that I've ever heard of for taking over an entire world.
Yeah,
it's just kidnapping the princess.
Well, I mean, the princess is supposed to be the, you know, ruler of what's going on with the Mushroom Kingdom. Like,
right.
I think his thought process, if he has the woman in charge,
then he can just
rule. He has the rule. He has the kingdom.
I guess, but it just seems like Robotnik's not thinking in the terms of the one person who can beat him.
Yeah.
Because I think he is surprised every time that Sonic even shows up. Because let's be honest, he's a freaking hedgehog.
You think that? Well, you think that in this world he's more inclined to be surprised at the fact that there's a talking hedgehog and these chili dogs?
Yeah, because he's a man, you know, and animals are stupid. Except for Sonic and Knuckles and Tails and, like, the 5 other people that Sonic knows.
I guess that's true. Well, I mean, they are. I guess there's that whole level too of, like, where is the boundary of knowing who can actually talk and who can't.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're saving all these animals. They're not talking.
This is like some conversation from some, like, like the version of Clerks that our kids are gonna be into. When video games are, like, as popular as movies.
Oh man, that'll be the day.
Yeah, we're almost there.
We're almost there. Not quite, but we're making progress.
So let's talk for a minute about the water element of this level.
I was gonna say it reminds me a lot of we talked about it earlier. Of the second level. Is the second level in
Sonic 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immediately, this sticks out to me more than the water level that we encountered earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel more inclined with this one.
Well, this one even has the tubes.
The exact tubes from that one, right?
Well, they're not exact, but like the same, like that dynamic of that thing breaking, and then you can maybe get sucked down it.
Exactly.
It's like the same thing. I also, you know what's cool about this level is that it's mostly outside.
Yeah.
And it's like you really feel like you're outside of a building or inside of a building in this level.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like Hydro City is kind of weird because it's like, is it big or is it not big? Like, how big is this room that we're in? But this is like literally, like you really get a sense of depth. You can see like to the back of the water. Mm-hmm. You can see that you are really in like some sort of ocean here. And that this is kind of like some kind of like evil, like Cape Canaveral situation for Dr. Robotnik. I mean, that sounds funny, but it's like also like kind of true.
No, I totally hear that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dun 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 dun. I love those drums.
I really need to get to a point so I can reset my coins. I've got enough coins to basically finish the game, or not finish the game, get to the halfway point, if you will. Mm-hmm. I gotta get to a checkpoint so I can go inside the bonus area to change it.
Love just all the little details, like the pontoons sitting in the water that are floating.
The teacups that are just kind of alternating as you go through.
Yeah, they really thought out like the logic behind this level.
There we go.
That's a really common like trick to designing good things. Especially like, you know, like they do a lot of Disneyland or something where they well,
that was my hope of coming back right there.
You blew it on that one.
I did.
But at Disneyland and stuff, when they design something, they always give it sort of like a story. Mm-hmm. You know, like a backstory. And I feel like this really achieves that kind of situation. You could probably just stand in him and he'll die.
Yeah, I didn't want to take my chances though. Remember the last time I did that? I got hit afterwards and lost my rings.
This next boss is super, super annoying.
Yeah.
But also, look at how hilarious this is.
Smug Nux right here, man.
He punches you. He's like, does his thing, and then he's like, uh-oh.
Which, if he doesn't see that as like, if he doesn't see that as an issue.
Yeah.
With Robotnik just being a jerk, and I don't know what he sees. Now, this scene to me is very representative too in Sonic Adventure 2. There's this another motif kind of thing they go with Sonic is the use of rockets and space stations, which is interesting. It's like what
about a really fast hedgehog?
Yeah.
This boss does not take place right here in Sonic 3. He's not on a platform like this, I don't think.
Yeah, he is. It's a different boss variation.
I think
there's a different boss variation of this.
It's the same boss, but it's like not. You don't go up into the ship after because there's no ship.
Exactly.
Yeah. And actually here, for Knuckles, he like falls into Mushroom Hill, but for
remember there's the boss with the arms and like flings its body up. I think it's this vibe. You're right. They took it out.
The one he's like holding like spikes.
Yeah, and he's like flinging his body up and down through the stage.
Yeah.
There's apparently the death egg that we just blew off.
It is so funny that it is the Death Star, but with a Dr. Robotnik mustache.
It's like covering the
or excuse me, a Dr. Eggman mustache or whatever.
Mushroom Hill. Oh man, I'm afraid that's what we're gonna call it for this episode, guys. But when we get back, we're gonna start the Knuckles expansion pack. Yeah, I'm excited because of more emerald. We're going for the Master Emeralds now. So it's going to be a little more difficult.
Super hard, yeah.
Probably going to get my butt work because these ones are much harder to take care of.
Yeah.
But when we get back...
Let's knock out Mushroom Hill.
Mushroom Hill.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again next week.
Next week
another
for another Sonic.